welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next.
Please welcome your Cleveland Guardians.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Bob Feller.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Derek Jeter, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one a little bit high, and it's 2-0. And that's in there at the knees.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw safe. On the ground, right side. Over to first. He's out. One out in the top of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against him.
Ken Griffey Jr. stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The whole setup for Junior, the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. That one missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Next is switch hitting first baseman. dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Jeter on third with 2 out. Line drive, and that's just foul. Two outs. Little chopper rolls foul.
Nothing but curveball so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs with a runner at third. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. The throw in. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Oh, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Joe Mauer now at the plate. That misses, and that's ball 1. And that one upstairs. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers with a run scoring double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cleveland. And on the mound in this one, Roger Clemens. What do you look for here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now the shortstop, Phil Scooter. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
1 out, base is empty. next pitch is downstairs. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all. Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. One down, base is empty. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now, Stan Musial. And a foul ball. Musial in his 6th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 straight.
Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds. Man at first, 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Throw over to first. Dives back. Out.
Hard to know if he was looking to go right there or not, but he was clearly fooled by the pickoff move. Quick feet, quick release over there by the pitcher. Really quick tag as well.
Two down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Ralph Kiner waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So 2 down. Ralph Kiner digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Up the middle. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Guardians lead 1, and it remains 1-0. Top of the second, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Feller back to work. Now a check swing, but he held up.
1 ball, no strike.
misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Foul ball there. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So digging in, Chase Utley. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Jones gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that is out of play.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Strike him out.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Josh Hamilton stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Got him swinging.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Now a chance for Jimmy Rollins. That one at triple digits.
1 strike.
That's outside. And 1-1.
1-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Headed towards the corner. Doby hustling after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris guess as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all.
Number 3.
How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
So the lineup flips over. And next for L.A., Derek Jeter. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. That one the other way. And foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Not close with that one. And a count 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland,
Leading
bottom
off
of the
for the
second.
Guardians,
So in now for
first
Cleveland,
baseman,
Johnny
number 10.
Mize. Pulls that one foul. Sliced hard but foul. And ball 1. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Okay.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Hammer, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go
Catcher,
up. And
number
right there we
39.
see the result.
And next is the Guardians catcher. And fouled off. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
2-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Gehringer digs in now.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Fought off foul. And that one clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Larry Doby digging in now. Swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, right side. Utley feeds to second, out there. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Pee Wee Reese digs in for the Guardians.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Popped up. Cheater. He's got it. That is the inning. So they strand a pair. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back. Leading off, Johnny Damon.
Left fielder, number 30.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the first offering is not close.
And the man on the mound, rapid Robert Feller, had a way of getting in hitters' heads like only a few pitchers ever have.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner.
Now batting, number 28.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ken Griffey Jr. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's way high, and it's 1-0. Well, Feller's probably the scariest kind of pitcher to face. Rocket fastball, tons of movement, and very hard to pick up out of his hand. The pitch. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Anytime you've got a guy who leads the league in strikeouts and walks in 4 different seasons like Feller did, you don't know what to do at the plate. You're either swinging or you're ducking.
And another ball. And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting,
First
number
and second,
23.
no outs. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter. Doubled in his first AB. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And misses inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Damon at second. Griffey at first with no outs. On the corner for a strike. It's 2-2. That one to first. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Joe Mauer steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
miles per hour to finish him off.
Gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin.
Runner on the move. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone. All muscle to center field, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Utley at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
In the dirt, and now 2-0.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside corner for a strike, and a count 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 53 getting loose out there. Number 34, the right-hander, also getting loose. 1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call,
Now
but
batting,
most umpires just don't want to
40.
give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Runner on at first with one gone. Josh Hamilton steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
One out and a runner at second. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Man at second. Hit in the air, left field. Kiner under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, number 29.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bob Feller out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching
Number
for the
53
Guardians.
gets the call from the pen.
I
Number
think it's got to be a little
53.
tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next to hit, Jimmy Rollins. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Curveball drops in there. Runner at second, 2 down. Just off the outside part of the plate. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at
Leading off
Progressive
for the
Field.
Guardians,
And here
the
is
shortstop,
Phil Scooter.
Number 13.
That's a little high. And that's ball 1.
Strike. Woo.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with
Now
2 strikes to
batting,
get that swing
number
and miss.
15.
And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
O'Neal batting with 1 down, takes a
0-1.
strike. Out to short. The throw to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Here's the center fielder, Stan Musial. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Guardians fail to score. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here is Derek Jeter. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. So up next, Johnny Damon. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that's outside. 3-0.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Now, here is Ken Griffey Jr. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And now the first baseman.
Number 23.
And it's fouled away.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And there's a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. That's inside. Breaking ball inside. And the count is even, 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Digging in, Joe Mauer just missed. 2 aboard, 2 outs. the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1.
One strike.
Two on, 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. First and second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. A dive, he's got it. Throw to second. It's there, and that's a great play. Dodgers strand a couple as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, stepping in the long ball threat, Ralph Kiner.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And that's too high. Kiner measures 6 feet 2 inches. 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is downstairs. And they'll do it again. This ball's chopped on the ground. And they take care of Kiner for the out.
Now batting. Number
So
10.
digging in, Johnny Mize. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there at the knees, 0-1. That one is upstairs. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball is outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's outside.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
High fly ball out towards left center. Damon sizing this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting.
Two outs,
Number
base is
39.
empty. Here's the power hitting catcher. He reached on a walk his first time. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That catches the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Guardians go down 1-2-3. It's 5-0. Here in Cleveland, ready now for the 5th inning, and now Chipper
Leading off for Los
Jones.
Angeles, third baseman Chipper Jones.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock, and the leadoff man aboard. And up next for Los Angeles, Chase Utley. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Jones aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a high chopper, and it goes just foul. On the ground, could be 2. Flips it. There's 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Number 40.
2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Josh Hamilton. 0 for 2 in this one. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So now here's the DH, Jimmy Rollins. In the dirt, but kept close. Here's a 1-1.
Nope. Ball 2. 2 balls. 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Two outs. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for L.A., but they hold a 5-0 lead. And we're back. And the
Leading
batter
off for the
now,
Guardians,
Charlie Gehringer.
second baseman number 2.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one pushed foul.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. With just 1 hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
Next one in the dirt.
Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things 1 pitch at a time.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Larry Doby getting ready to hit.
Doby.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Up the middle. Jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
So 2 down now, and here is Pee Wee Reese. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 30.
And next for L.A., Johnny Damon. That misses. 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 31, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Casey getting loose as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. That one missing inside.
That big curve inside is a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
2 out, space is empty. Ground ball right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Guardians,
Bottom of the sixth
the
inning. Now it's the shortstop,
number
Phil
13.
Scooter. Clemens back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Just off the inside edge. That's in there, and it's 1-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
That's that
Now
classic
batting,
wipeout slider
number
below the
15.
zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Buck O'Neil. Right through there for a strike. That missed inside, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike at 95. One down, base is empty. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he
Now
was
batting,
taking it, thinking
center
it might be
fielder,
a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen.
Usual.
Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Musial lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that
No, that's a ball.
misses. Now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
In there at the knees. And the count is 2-2.
2 strike.
That misses off the outside edge. Ralph Kiner on deck for the Guardians. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Draws the walk there. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Kiner.
Kiner up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
Musial off of first with 2 away. And that one is is in for a strike at 95. And it's 2-2. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, number 10.
And here's the first baseman, Johnny Mize. He is singled and he is flied to left. And that one gets past the catcher. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. In the air, left field, Damon under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, number 23. And that skips in the dirt. And delivers outside. Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. 3-1 is on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. 0 for 3 in this one. That's to third, and that chance handled. Tosses across to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 3 for 3, 2 singles, and a homer. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's going to be number 39.
Number 39.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And there's a ball. Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1 now. That one missed.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, Charlie Gehringer digs in for the Guardians, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First
1-0.
pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Fastball for a strike.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
In the dirt, blocked. In the air, out towards right center. Hamilton sizes this one up, and out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, right fielder, Larry.
Here comes the
Toby.
skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Roger Clemens done for the afternoon, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for Los
Craig
Angeles.
Kimbrell into the game.
Number
And you know,
46.
bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're
Craig
called upon
Kimbrell.
with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And up next for Cleveland, Larry Doby. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Kimbrell, a righty that throws with power. 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice
Now
today.
batting,
So impressed
number
with his
1.
ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Reese in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Kimbrell, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Joe Nathan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bell also getting ready. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's the strike up high. 1 and 2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Two on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 13.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Phil Scooter. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings and misses. 0-2.
He finds
Come on,
himself in a
two
tough
strikes.
situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Headed towards the corner. Hamilton makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. And that is that.
pitching
Welcome
for the
back, and a
Guardians.
new arm on the mound to start the eighth.
Number
31.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the
Leading
same
off
way
for
you
Los
would for one in a
Angeles,
close game.
Second baseman
Chase Utley steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that misses. Ball one. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's in the dirt.
2-1.
Close
No,
one.
that's the
Doesn't
ball.
get the call. And now 3-1.
3-1.
That one misses.
Take it back.
So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's
Now
showing some
batting,
good
number
patience in this
40.
one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now the right fielder, Josh Hamilton. 1 for 3. First
One
offering
ball,
misses
no strike.
badly for ball one. And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in. One down. So a man
Now
aboard.
batting,
And now
number
the
29.
DH, Jimmy Rollins. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First offering, runner goes. Late swing, foul to the left. Move to first. And he's back safely. Utley, the base runner at first with 1 out. Check swing, no appeal.
1-1.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
And
That's
that's
the
a
ball.
little bit high. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And
3
there's the
balls,
ball.
1 strike.
And that one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right
Now
there. He
batting,
saved
number
extra bases
3.
for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now Derek Jeter. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Two outs. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now the
Leadoff for
number
the
2
Guardians,
hitter, Buck
designated
O'Neill.
hitter, number 15.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a foul straight back. Pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line to left. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stan Musial digs in for the Guardians.
Musial.
A little bit high, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. .98 at the knees, and she
1 ball,
couldn't
1
connect.
strike.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now it's going to be Ralph Kiner. First offering, and it just misses. One down, base is empty. Check swing, and he held up. And now 2-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Upstairs.
Okay.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. And they take care of Kiner for the out.
Now batting, number 10.
Johnny Mize digs in for the Guardians. And there's a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
2.
Good job to fight that one off. Out to short. And that is the third out of the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. all set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Johnny Damon. In the air, left side. Kiner in pursuit. He makes the grab. One away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. He's a guy who does it all. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Lifted in the air, right center field. 2 down.
Now batting, number 23.
2 down, base is empty. Next is switch hitting first baseman. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Number 34, preparing to come on if needed. Van, the lefty, warming up as well. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Guardians 1. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Keith Bell.
They know that he can get a
Now
right-hander
pitching for
out,
Los
but he's in
Angeles.
position to face a couple of lefties
Number
this inning.
25.
And here's the catcher.
Leading off for
Couple
the
of walks and a
Guardians,
strikeout.
Catcher,
Chris,
number
baseball
39.
today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one's in there, and that's strike 2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Nowhere to go on that one. Just squared him up right in the back.
Number 2.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Charlie Gehringer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. Larry Doby digs in for the Guardians. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.